Hey everybody, and good morning. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC, and it represents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. Hit the like, hit the comment, hit subscribe. Leave your notification on so you not miss DTV at its best. And this is my Remember Them show. In fact, this is my first Remember Them show of January 31st, 2026 on this Saturday morning. Right now here at DC Net Presents Power Players, we at 1,036 subscribers. I'm gonna make this brief. We need more subscribers. Let's try to get over 2,000 subscribers by next month. But today is not about subscribers. Today, like the title of the show is called Remember Them. And as you can see in my little AR robot, it's remembering Catherine O'Hara. Uh, You've probably seen her in a lot of movies, which I'm about to discuss in a minute. I found out the news yesterday that she died at the age of 71 or 72 years old, but I will correct that once we go through her profile and all that. Catherine O'Hara, she played in a lot of movies. Um, she started out as far as one of the casts back in the days on SNL, Saturday Night Live, along with John Candy and a partner in crime as far as some comedy for years, Eugene Levy. Now I'm gonna blow this picture up right quick so you can get a better view of her. This is pretty much how she looked now before she died. Rest in peace, Catherine O'Hara. So we're gonna do the math right quick. From 19, because I suck at math, so I apologize. So from 1954, we're gonna do that right now. From 1954, take away 2026. Okay, she died at the age of 72 years old. Repeat, she died at the age of 72 years old. And since I got this picture up here, we're going to do a little small slideshow that I just whipped up this morning on last minute notice. And hope everybody can leave their comments in on the show how Catherine O'Hara put an impact on your life. And these are some of my own personal pics, which I thought was pretty nice in honoring her. Now everybody knows her for this picture right here. That's the most famous worried look in all of anything that's movies. She got that worried mom look on her face. And if anybody's seen the movies, what I'm talking about on that look, I'm talking about Home Alone. Yes, she played in Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, along with her on-screen son, actor son, Macaulay Culkin, aka Kevin McAllister. This is again, if you don't remember her from anything else, you're definitely gonna remember her from that. And when she realized that her son was missing, that's the most iconic look. I mean, she got some incredible looks, don't get me wrong, but that is the most famous iconic look when her son Kevin, home alone by herself, and everybody's on a family trip, and she just starting to realize at the last minute, and that's, she looked freaked out. She's worried about her son, and that became one of the most, again, incredible looks in Hollywood cinematic history, and she's very famous for that. So, when I think of Home Alone, I think of Macaulay Culkin's, and especially her. So we're gonna leave that up there for one more minute. But that's not all the other movies she played in. Okay, she did a little voice acting too. Before she also played in The Nightmare Before Christmas. She plays the voice of Sally. Okay, and yeah, shout out goes out to my girl Marge Vallejo. This has to be one of her favorite Hollywood cartoon movies. But she did the voice of that. She's also famous, Kathleen O'Hara. She is well famous in this. In Beetlejuice. Yes, she is extremely famous in Beetlejuice. And again, not only did she did Beetlejuice 1, she also did this movie, Beetlejuice Deuce. There she is right there. Yep, along with Michael Keaton, along with Jennifer Ortega, along with Winona Ryder, and a few other actors as well. Uh, William Defoe. I think, if I'm not mistaken, if I am mistaken, leave it in the comments. I think this was her last movie role she played in before she died. Okay, I got a couple other pictures I want to show of her. This is how she looked back in the days. Let's start off with this picture right here. My guess, she was real young. In this picture, I'm gonna say I tried my best to be good as far as guessing ages. She got to be in her early 20s. I'm gonna go with 23. I'm gonna go with a good strong 23 on this one. No older than 27, but I'm gonna say 23 on this picture. Okay. Then on this picture here, a little bit more mature. She's always looked mature, but a little more. What's the word I'm looking for? Seasoned, and in a good way. I'm gonna take a wild guess. I'm gonna say early 30s. I'm gonna give it on this picture. I'm gonna say 35. That's just leave in the comments. I'm guessing how she looked back then, but I'm gonna say 35 at the most. No younger than 29, but I'm leaning towards 35 on this one. Then 32. So between 32, 35, even at a younger age like that, that's just my guess, my opinion. We're gonna go with that. Okay, but the picture I want to remember her right now is this one right here. And I got a couple other eulogies I want to add in before the end of the show, but she is definitely a huge legendary actress. We're gonna miss her so very much. Um, Let me just do something right quick. Now we just gonna do a little quick history for a second, and then I'm gonna cut the camera back on so that option screen keeps flashing in and out. I apologize for that, but I just want to do something right quick. Just a little brief summary on her. Okay, soon as my tablet loads up. Okay, all right, we on the page right now. As soon as I find it. Okay, just a little brief little history on her, if I can do an overview. Here we go. What can we say about her? Born March 4th, 1954, Canadian actress and comedian Catherine Ann O'Hara was a Canadian American actress, comedian, screenwriter who career spanned over 50 years. She'd been doing this for a long time. She started in sketch and improvisational comedy in films, television before dramatic roles to expand her career. Okay, and she was born in Toronto, Canada. She died yesterday. Okay, she has two children. No, correction. She has two children, and she done a lot of movies from what I've seen. Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2, Beetlejuice 2. Don't want to use this as for profanity, but they just misspell it to the point where it won't be too much profanity. It's SCHITT, shit creek. Not you get the point I'm trying to make. But she did a television series on that. She did the studio. She did the best in the show. She did here in Chicago's Second City Television. So she have done a lot. She really done a lot. Okay, and we're gonna go back to here. So this camera won't start acting up as soon as I log back in. Okay. See, I knew that was gonna happen. That's why I'm doing this right now before I start acting a fool. Okay, but we're gonna blow the pitch up one more time, and that's how she looked. May she rest in peace. Even at that age, she's still, you know, a very incredible, amazing actress, beauty in her own rights. She touched the hearts of the world. Well, here at DCNR Presents Power Play, I want to give my love, my honor, and my respects to the Kathleen O'Hara family, to the thousands of fans, to the billions around the world. I just want to say again, with my condolences, with my honor, with my love, with my respect, thank you. And before we give out this eulogy, dedicated to her, I also have some other last minute eulogies I want to give out to. For starters, and he died this year. Um, yep, that's Guy Moon. He was part of Nickelodeon for a while. He was part of the Nickelodeon project, as far as cartoons is concerned, like the Fairy Odd Parents, Danny Phantom, Courage the Cowardly Dog. So he was probably like, I wouldn't say was one of the voice actors, maybe one of the producers of that. So again, shout out goes out to the Moon family, to his family, his friends, and to the billions around the world. And next, I have one more. Again, these are last minute, you know, um, eulogies that I want to add on before we end this show. Okay, do I want to put that on there? That was, and this is a late eulogy, but I want to give it out the way anyway. And he just died last year, so I call this considered a late eulogy, and I apologize in advance. This is David Rosen. And for those who don't know who David Rosen is, he is one of I would say one of the creators, but one of the producers of Sega. Yes. And you can look back there. These are some of the old school games, or probably some of the old test games that they used back in the days on the arcade games, like Top Runner, you know, Heavyweight Champion, a few other games. But yes, he is one of the producers for Sega. Okay, and he will be loved and missed. So my guess is, as far as his age, we're gonna calculate that up right now because I gotta be leaving out in a minute. Uh, 1930, take away 2025 because he just recently died last year. This man died at the age of 95 years old. Again, blessed life to the Rosen family. Um, our love, our care, our honor, and respect goes to this man right here as well. Okay, so but we're gonna put the picture back on her. Last minute entries, just to let everybody know. So for the next 2 minutes, as you see, I'm taking my hat off. I want everybody to put their hands in a form of prayer. Bow your heads down, eyes closed, mouth shut, to all these incredible people that made this world special. Okay, and I tell this to anybody, we all love them, but at the end, God loved them more than her, than anybody else. So for the next minute. Let's have a moment of silence. Thank you. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. So again, to the O'Hara family and to all the rest of the recipients that I just mentioned on the show, thank you. We love you, and uh, there can never be another one like her. So may she rest, and everybody else, but may she rest in heaven. That's real truth. And leave in the comments and let me know if Catherine O'Hara and all the other people I mentioned, how do they put a special impact on your life? Well, how she put a special impact on my life. Just I grew up literally. I actually grew up watching this woman perform for years. You know, even back in the days when she was on SNL. You know, with John Candy and you know Eugene Levy and a few other actors. And I just remember her from the SNL days. I mean, maybe I was like in my early, maybe like my early 30s or something like that. I can remember that much about her as far as I know. But she really hit the screen when she did Home Alone. When she that iconic look, like, oh man, I lost my kid. That if I don't remember nothing else, I can definitely remember her in Home Alone and Beetlejuice, and that, you know, her acting, her her comedic charm, you know, it's just amazing. And right now, I know she's up in heaven right now, making everybody laugh, making everybody feel good about themselves, making everybody have a great and incredible time. So I just want to say thank you. We love you, Katharina O'Hara. All right, real truth. And also, I want to give a shout out to Macaulay Culkins, aka Kevin McAllister, from the Home Alone movies. I know right now, them two probably had a real, from my opinion, I know they had like on on screen mother and son kind of bond. You know, and I can just, even through all the movies right now I've seen, I'm pretty sure they do. And I know, again, to Macaulay Culkins, man, watch you grew up since you was a kid, and now you know you handling your business, man. And again, my my heart goes out to to you as well, because I know that's a huge toll on you right now, because she was like that actor mom to you. So I gotta respect that. I really gotta respect that. So again, to the Macaulay family, again, uh, blessings and strength goes out to you and your family as well, because I know how much this woman meant to you, you know, from a mother's point of view, as well as she being a huge part of your life. So again, Macaulay Culkins, uh, my heart goes out to you, you know, on these times. Well, I'm about to end my show, my little robot buddy. You was officially on break. You done your job. What else I'm about to say? Tomorrow, not tomorrow. Monday, I will be back on the air for a very special D's Word of the Night. And it will be, I can't tell you what the topic is, but I will say that the topic will affect as far as the course of the video game world is concerned. And as soon as I come in Monday night, I'm doing a very special D's Word of the Night containing to that. And I will be back on the air. And like I said, the only reason why I'm on the air right now, because unless it's a Remember Them show, that's the only time I would do a broadcast. So you guys gotta wait just a few more days. In fact, you guys gotta wait just really 2 more days, and all my previous shows would be coming back as already in progress. I had to take a little hiatus, but I couldn't take a hiatus away from this because she is a part of Hollywood's cinematic history. And again, my love goes out to the family of Catherine O'Hara, for real, straight up. And that's about it. And like all shows, this will be posted on Facebook. We need more subscribers so I can constantly do shows like this and other topics as well. And last but not least, if this is your birthday month for January 31st, 2026, happy birthday from all of us from DC and Empress Presents Power Players. My next guest is, do I give out a birthday shout out? Yes, I do. 1, you have to sub to the show. 2, you leave in the comments for us the day of or the day after. And 3, if I see it in the comments, I will personally give you a shout out live on DC and Empress Presents Power Players. My show is over with and my time is up. And to everybody here in Chicago, stay warm. It's snowing outside. And, you know, keep God close, especially to the O'Hara family. Keep God close in your heart. Tell your family that Jesus still loves you. Keep your kids close, keep your families close, keep your loved ones close. And again, this especially goes out to the O'Hara family. Thank you. We love you all from DC and Represents Power Players. I'm out of here, and this eulogy has been closed. This is Darnell Crittenden from DC and Represents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I talk to everybody later and later. Thank you. Peace. Haven't said this in a while, and I'm saying it right now for the first of 2026. It's Darnell Crittenden from DC and Represents Power Players. Whatever you do, keep playing your games. I talk to everybody later and later. Public service announcement to the Chicago, to the world. It's too cold outside. Stay warm. And 2, put those guns down. It's too cold to be shooting bullets right now. Y'all need to be in the house somewhere watching TV or staying warm or whatever the hell y'all got to do. But put those guns down. That's not just real talk. That's real truth. Take care of yourself. Put God first. Peace.